Okay, so hi dear Capricorn. Very, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal energy check in for the month of October 2025 for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Okay, not a love reading or career or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the details below. And if you want to be a tarot life coach, you can join my intensive 4 months workshop starting from January. Fees is 60,000 for Indians, and for others it's 1000 USD. So let's start. The overall energy for Capricorn people for this month, for October 2025. This year is also gone. Oh gosh. Hmm. Guess who's back? Back again. Two of Pentacles. So, Cappies, your energies are going to be on and off, in and out, a little bit of confusion regarding a particular situation, or trying to find balance in your personal and professional life. It's going to be trying to balance a lot of things together, but not able to do that. One thing is going to be out of balance. Okay, it's like juggling, like a clown, and you're going to try your best to keep everything in line, to keep everything stable. But again, it's life, it keeps on going up and down, on and off, in and out. A little bit of confusion kind of energy or juggling kind of energy is going to be there for you guys. Mostly trying to balance something out in your life and not being able to do that. But because this is in your focus area, you will be in this energy of I'm going to try my best even if I'm going to fail. This is how it should be. You give your best, try your best, and whatever is going to happen next is not in anybody's hands. Okay, so let's start with the reading. Let's see in the recent past what was happening, Cappies. We had the Sun card, so you were very, very happy. You were very super clear, super open, super energetic, and super in this energy of okay, let's live life to the fullest. You got the clarity about something, and or you had this aha moment in your life where you realize that this thing is going to make you really very happy, whatever it was. We will clarify. Currently, in the current energies, we have the Queen of Cups. Now you are having a lot of emotional kind of energies that you're keeping to yourself, trying to be in this energy of emotionally mature, emotionally grounded, emotionally stable. And there's this energy of self-love, self-care, and self-healing around you right now. Let me see by the end of October what we have, Cappies. Guess who's back? Knight of Swords. A little bit of impulsive energy of let's do it without thinking about it. Okay, let's clarify these cards in order to get the clear picture of exactly what's happening. Let's see the Sun card in the recent past for you guys. We had the Emperor, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. You know, you were stressed out about something and you were not able to let it go out of your system. Then one fine day you decided that you are not going to let let this situation ruin your life. So you took the charge of your life in your own hands, and you were like, this from this point onwards I'm going to make sure that I'm going to remain stable, focused, and do my own thing and be very, very happy, not to stress about people, situations, or things that I cannot change or control. So, a big shift in your energies happened in the recent past where you were continuously living in a stressful kind of dynamic, and you were trying your best to, either get rid of it or somehow heal it properly, but it was not happening. So, you realized that ruining your life for something that you cannot change or control is not a good idea. So you started living your life to the fullest with this energy of now let's start with maturity, let's start with stability and groundedness. Okay, very good, awesome energy. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Cups in the current energies for you guys, Cappies. We have the strength card, the ace of pentacles, the six of wands, right? So you're working behind the scenes. You have a goal of your life, you have something in your mind that's going on, and you have already started the process, but you are not letting it known to anyone right now. You're like, let me keep my things to myself, let me do my own thing, let me create something really beautiful and meaningful, and when the time is going to be right, I am going to reveal it to the whole world. It's like working hard in silence and let your success make the story, make the highlights. This is what you are up to right now. So you are giving yourself the time, the love, the healing. You're working on something and you have a goal, you have an agenda that you're working on. For some of you, you are getting married or getting engaged, or you're already, committed, or you're on the way of doing that. You're keeping it a secret. You're like, okay, I'm going to tell everyone when the time is going to be right. I'm just enjoying my things right now. For others of you, it's a career thing, or it's like a health thing, maybe physique thing, that you're working on behind the scenes, and you're like, once I'm going to be done, once I'm going to be completely aligned with what I want, with what I'm trying to achieve, then I'm going to reveal it to everybody, then I'm going to show to the whole world. Awesome. By the end of this month, we have the Knight of Swords here. Let's clarify this. We have the Magician, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So you are manifesting this energy of taking some kind of action in a particular direction, but you are going to take the action in this overwhelmed kind of energy, emotionally confused kind of energy. You're manifesting this energy of somebody should do something about a situation that's kind of entangled right now. It's like lots of emotional energies. Maybe a lot of people are connected to a particular situation, and you guys are trying to figure it out. Or it might be one situation and you are trying your best to figure out ways to sort it out with someone, but the way you are doing it is very, very impulsive. It's like, I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for the time to change, for some kind of miracle to happen, so that things are going to be okay for me. Then, and I'm manifesting a way out, a way to do something about a confusing kind of energy. And then I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, and then boom, one day I'm tired. And then I'm going to do whatever I feel like I should do in impulse, and wearing my heart on my sleeve and just doing it. And then after doing it, instantly feeling more confused about it, like why the hell, like what the hell I just did, and why the hell I did that. I wanted a solution. I just wanted to do something about it. So I did that. Okay. I'm seeing this impulsive energy a lot in October month for a lot of signs. What's happening, honey? Cancer people are also in rush. You are also in rush. One more sign. Aries, I think, was also in rush. What's happening? You got no chills? Got it? Get it from me. Take it from me. I have a lot of it. Okay, so it's like emotionally overwhelming energy that's going to force you or trigger you to do something in a particular direction, and then instantly feeling the regret and or the guilt of why the hell I did that. And this is going to be so strong. Let's say, for example, you are prepared that I'm not going to do anything stupid in any direction, no matter what, right? The impulse is going to be so strong that you will not be able to manage it at that point of time. But if you're going to pass that time, the time that when you're going to get triggered or get that impulse, you might avoid some kind of emotional drama here. Anyways, I can't do anything more about it. This is what it is, honey, right? For you, the guidance is the Eight of Cups. Try to detach yourself from the situation before getting triggered, or before doing something in a particular direction in an impulsive way without even thinking about the consequences or results of your actions. Try to detach from the situation. Try to see the situation from a different person's angle, different person's point of view. Let's say you're not attached to the situation. you are your best friend or something, you're not directly related to the situation, you talk to your best friend and your best friend is telling you to just let it go, at least for the time being, this too shall pass. Try to see this situation from a different person's point of view, so that you are not going to do this kind of childlike thing. I don't think it's going to be a disaster, or it's going to be like, oh my god, what you did, oh my god, you messed it up. No, it's not like that. It's like, even if you are going to do that, you are going to be more overwhelmed or more confused. You are not going to be clear or happy about it. That's the thing. That's the deal here, right, Cappies? That's why it's highly recommended to let this go and detach for the time being, let the energy settle down. And when you are going to be more stable and more in this energy of now I can manage it and handle it properly, then you can come back to this situation and sort it out, whatever it is. Okay. Okay, let me see one more final guidance from the angel oracles for you guys, Cappies. We have a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So, a great deal of activity is actually happening behind the scenes. You are already working on something and you're not even telling it to anybody. It's good. You're working on something. Some kind of sudden and immediate results. You want some kind of sudden and immediate results. That's why you might act impulsive in a particular direction. It can be anything actually, and it's important for you to have that communication, maybe with yourself, if this involves another energy with them, if this involves your impulsive action towards maybe yourself, whatever you're trying to achieve here, you are going to be like, I want to achieve it quickly, and you might end up doing something stupid. So the communication is very, very important for you guys in order to achieve something in a stable and positive way, the way it should. That's the message for you guys, the last one. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning in, Cappies. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.